Hey everybody, I'm Chris. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you are, thank you so much for coming back to my corner of the internet. So I was asked on Facebook to create a pink and orange look using the Psychedelic Circus eyeshadow palette from Gerard Cosmetics. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do today. And if you'd like to see what I create, stay exactly where you are because we're getting into it right now. Our flawless eyeshadow base today is provided by Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base in the shade Fair. Don't forget you can use code ChristopherJMUA to save 30% on your Gerard Cosmetics purchase. Now let's play in some eyeshadow. I'm gonna start with the shade Problem Child because this orange is like electric pumpkin and it's perfect for spring. I'm just loving all of these springtime colors and looks. This season is not my favorite, but for eyeshadow colors, it's on fire. With this orange, it's like literally on fire. I feel like the shade name is literally me, you know, Problem Child. Maybe not so child anymore, but a problem, that's for sure. And this shade is gonna go all the way across the crease from inner corner to outer corner. You know, I've never really cared what brushes I use to start with. Typically, I just use like a big fluffy blending brush, but lately I've been really loving using domed flat brushes like this that are a little more dense and not so fluffy to get really compacted color, and it makes the perfect rounded shape if you're going for something rounded. I'm not going for something rounded today, but I don't mind starting with a rounded shape. Speaking of not being rounded, now I'm going to take the outer edge and start pulling that back into my wing shape that I love to do. The orange is on. Obviously. I did go ahead and clean up the edges just a little bit so I could sort of see the shape coming together before I went in with all of my highlighting and deepening colors. And now it's time to blend out the orange with some pink. So the first pink I'm going to use is Bearded Lady right here. This really intense, like almost like primary pink, I guess. It's very cool toned. And starting out by tapping off the excess, I'm gonna start using the 50-50 method and placing the color part on the eyeshadow base, part on the orange. I'm attempting to keep this line of color pretty thin because I still want to go in with one more pink above this to blend it into the brow bone. I don't necessarily know how effective that's going to be, but that's my plan. Okay, that shade, yes, is beautiful, but that color combo together is even more beautiful. That's really pretty. I think now maybe I should have done that the other way around though, because that pink looks a little bit deeper than that orange does, but it's already on the eye. I'm not starting over. It is what it is. The pink and the orange have melted together so fantastically, but now we're gonna lighten up the brow bone with a lighter pink. So for that, I'm gonna use the shade Candy Flip, this cute little baby pink color, and still using the 50-50 method, just gonna place this right above that dark pink, and once the placing is done, start blending that together as well. Oh, that's so cute. This is gonna look so good. You know, that's something I've always really loved about the Jeffree Cosmetics eyeshadow formula, really all of his formulas, but specifically the eyeshadows. You know, you can have no clue what you're gonna do, but by the time you finish it, all of the shadows work so beautifully together that it really doesn't matter what your choices were, they're just gonna blend. Now, sometimes the color stories you pick can be a little off. I've been there, you already know. But formula-wise, they all blend perfectly. Now, finally, to add just a little bit of depth into the look, I'm going into Nature Escape. It's like a dark, I don't know, like honey mustard orange. And I wanted to make sure I grabbed the teeniest, tiniest brush for this because I want this to be right below the fiery, vibrant orange just to deepen up the crease a little bit more. If it even will, because I'm not really seeing it. Instead, we're gonna go into the shade Sacred Knowledge. If that doesn't add darkness, I don't know what shade will. Now, surely this is gonna start deepening things up. Oh yeah, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now for the blending of this, I'm gonna have to be super careful because this dark brown will easily take over all the other colors in this look. So I'm gonna take just a clean, fluffy blending brush, go back into Problem Child and pull that orange on top of the brown, then blend downward. Okay, so I got the brown applied and blended into the orange. Honestly, I should have been a lot more careful in my placement of the orange and not let it have fallen so far into the crease so that the brown could have been its own deep, pigmented, rich self instead of trying to stack it onto the orange and then blend it out, because I packed on way too much orange for it to blend nicely. But I figured since I'm cutting most of it out anyway, it didn't really matter too much. But now that all of the product is removed to cut the crease, I'm gonna cut it. And I'm gonna use the P. Louise X Mitchell Acid Rain collection. This is the shade Raver. It's just a hot pink. I feel like it's gonna go perfect with this. Ooh, maybe I should do an orange. Do I have an orange?
Yes, Chris. Yes, you have an orange.
Scratch that. I'm using the P. Louise Base IC in the shade OTT Orange to cut the crease instead. Probably won't even be able to tell that it was cut with orange because I'm gonna put Diva Galaxy over it, but I'm hoping that I'll get a little bit of the orange showing through and help kind of tie the pink and the orange together. Maybe not. Who knows? Then cutting the crease with the P. Louise Base IC in the shade OTT Orange. Now that this base is on, this is kind of giving me like Halloween pumpkin vibes, but now let's add some pink. So I'm gonna use the Liquid Star Shadow in Diva Galaxy, and we're gonna see if that will transform this orange to a more pinky orange. Maybe it'll just be pink. Oh, gosh, I really like that shade. Oh, just look at that. Oh, it's magical. And you can actually still see a little bit of the orange underneath it. It almost looks like it has like an orange undertone with the pinky purple shift on the top of it. Ah, it's so good. Then last, for the lid, I'm gonna take the Sacred Glass highlighter palette, the shade in the middle called Pink Purity, and just set the liquid shadow. Ooh, but maybe not with a brush, because that's not wanting to come off at all. I mean, I guess I'm getting a little bit of glitter, but I want more than that. I want impact. Oh, whoa. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, oh my goodness. And alternatively, if you don't have the Sacred Glass palette, you can also use the Pink Religion palette, the shade Candy Cathedral in the center here, and that will give you a similar super reflective pink like this one. That is it for the eyeshadow. Holy crap, I never thought we were gonna get to the end, but now I think I need to add a black eyeliner. So I'm gonna go in with my Gerard Cosmetics Eternal Eyeliner. Again, ChristopherJMUA 30%. Next up, the curling of the lashes. You gotta curl the lashes. Don't judge me for my lash face, okay? Some of those are hard to reach. And once I do reach them, I get the lower lashes mixed in with it, so I gotta like maneuver them out of the way. Then there's always this one little lash right here that never wants to curl with all the rest of them. It's like, no, I don't want to be friends with them. If I would just use my heated lash curler, it wouldn't be a problem, but I just don't want to wait for it to heat up. First world problems, eh? Today's mascara is the Winky Lux Extravalash. I wonder if there's any one day that I can put on mascara that I don't get it transferred to my eyelid. Just one day. Okay, wait, do I even want to put lashes on? Because this is like kind of giving. The look just calls for lashes, but this is fantastic. Of course, we need some mascara, and today's mascara is the Winky Lux Extravalash. And the lashes for today are the Gerard Cosmetics What's the Tea lashes. These are so big and fluffy, and I cannot wait to try them. I've not tried this style yet, and they're beautiful. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I forgot to put glue on my lashes before I put my mascara on, and usually I like to put my lashes on the moment I finish my mascara so it's still nice and tacky so I can mush my lashes and the falsies, but I didn't. I forgot to put the glue on. So now I'm hoping that I don't run into my lashes being all dry and crusty when I try to put these beautiful bad babies on. I mean, just look at that. Look at how fluffy and beautiful those are. And they're just a single strip lash. They're not animal killing mink, you know? Yummy. Okay, looks like we're dried down enough. All right, falsies are on. Now let's mush, 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 and mush. Fluff, 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 fluff. Separate, 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 and boom. Dramatilash. Okay, now that these lashes are on, this look is coming together and I'm loving it even more. but I need to go off camera so that I can put all of my face makeup on and finish the full transformation. So give me just a second and I'll be right back with the finished look. And we are back with the finished look. I feel so strange without facial hair. I'm so used to there being a border around my lips, especially on my chin, because my chin is so wide that now my chin just looks extra big. But my makeup looks bomb AF. So what do you guys think of the finished look? Let me know in the comments, give me your thoughts, opinions, and emotional outbursts. You know the drill, we're always down there hanging out together. Let's talk about it. If you have any special requests of any looks you'd like to see or any color combinations you'd like to see, leave them in the comments below. I will be more than happy to create a look for you. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you wanted to give me a thumbs up just to let me know that you did. Also, if you like this look and you want to see more looks like them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. My username is the same for everything. It's just ChristopherJMUA. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!